So that was Ken's side of the story. My side of the story, I had about $180 personal money, which is about 18,000. Deposited it in my account, and this was after a very long time. After I'd seen Ken doubling his account, I was like, I'm not missing out on this. So fear of missing out, FOMO, which we talk about many times in our trading journey. So I placed my account $180 and I started trading. So I used to go to Ken's house and we used to trade together once in a while. And there's a time now I took a trade, and this time I was in school. I remember I'm still in ADMI. Now I'm not focusing on the film side. I'm focusing on trading. Now film has become a plan B. It's part-time. So I'm trading in school, and we got a really good trade, and I had about like 5 positions on Euro USD trade, and I made a lot of money.
No. That trade actually, it was on a Friday. You had 5 positions. You never closed your positions. On Monday, market opened with a gap up.
Exactly.
So you made a lot of money on the gap.
Yes. Yeah. A gap up. I'd taken a trade down here and was expecting it up here. And that Monday morning, it opened up here. So that's what we mean by gap up. And I was up there. When I woke up in the morning, so that I closed all my trades, and I was happy. I told Ken, we are good at this. That time, Ken is doubling his account. We're all good. So first, Ken crashed his account. I'm the last man standing. That same trade I took, I wanted now to go down with it. My friend, that thing went up.
Till to date, the gap was never closed.
Till to date. I just blew my account and I was like, oh my goodness. So that's basically what happened. So now this is where reality came in. We reality check. Now we're asking ourselves, do we quit? I'm still in film school. I'm asking myself, do I do film and leave this trading alone? Ken is confused. Our parents are telling us, focus on school, this trading. What we're doing is unprecedented. So many people don't know about it. We've not heard of anyone in Kenya really being successful, especially self-taught, and becoming a really successful trader. It's still not heard of. But as we still had that dream, we had that goal in our mind, and we know what we're working towards. So we sat down with Ken, we had a talk, and we said, no matter what we do, we have to do this full-time, we have to become professionals. Something that really drove us, we won't lie, we saw people online making lots of money. Like, it was really awesome.
The lifestyle was also something that really pushed you into doing it, but we never knew how long it will take for us to get to the lifestyle, the effort it will take for us to get to the lifestyle. We only saw the result, not the process, so we were kind of lost.
So we came back to reality check. We saw this just like any other profession. We had to climb the ladder, step by step, baby steps. Then we start walking, then we start running. So we sat down, now we got books from all over. We didn't know how long this journey will take. I won't lie to you, 1.5 years down the line, we were still negative, we're still not making any profits, we're still reading books. We thought we'd find the Holy Grail, we're still working on ourselves, we had to put a lot of things together. And mind you, we didn't have any mentor.
We never had
just
anyone
watching online, we didn't have anyone. But after that now, reality started checking in, we started embracing reality, we started taking our trades seriously, and now we started working on ourselves. And that's what we found in the markets to be of most importance, working on ourselves. And from then on now, 1.5 years later, is when now we started seeing those profits, step by step, not those doubling accounts.
We don't believe actually in doubling accounts now. We do perform constant withdrawals. Because I remember the first month that I made consistently cash was in, I think, October. So I took around 10 trades. Out of the 10 trades, 3 were losers, 7 were winners. So I gathered around 725 pips, I still remember. Then I decided to perform a withdrawal, which was 4,500. So I withdrew the cash, I did something with it, and that was my first withdrawal ever in the Forex market. So I think it was a good experience, just like you're saying, and we have now moved into understanding the markets and how the markets work, not really focusing on the bigger picture, but also the details and the little steps that will add up to the big picture.
So after reality had checked in, and we decided to take trading as a business, not as a hobby, not as a part-time thing that we do in the middle of the night and during the day we are having fun and doing other stuff. We decided to take this full-time. And after that, now what came in next after that was freedom. We are self-employed, we're working for ourselves, no one is looking after us, we can sleep as long as we want, we can wake up anytime we want. all those things came in. But when it comes to trading, in order to become successful with this, you need to have discipline. And we keep saying from time to time, freedom is a burden. And how is it a burden? When you have freedom, we're used to, since our childhood, since school, we've come up in a system that we need to have supervision. So we have a timetable, someone plans our day, and we never really plan for ourselves. So when you come to the reality of the world, for people who are finishing high school and people who are also finishing university, out here you can have a lot of freedom, especially when you're working for yourself. You're not reporting to work, you don't have to sign anything. So for us, working for ourselves, working from the house especially, we didn't have an office. We needed to engrave discipline and work ethic. So during that discipline moment, we now decided, now let's put some time for reading, put some time for trading and self-development from time to time. And that's now when trading now really started. We started even seeing profits.
Yeah.
We started seeing self-development. People from outside started telling us, you guys have really changed, you don't go out these days. What's happening? There's been sort of a paradigm shift. What has happened to you guys? So that's when now we started seeing profits, and we started trading full-time without any problem. And from then on, we started seeing 10% months. And it's been changing from time to time, but we've been profitable ever since. And now that's how we got fully into trading.
So I think if you're wondering how we again came into the idea of starting a company, we can do a separate video for that where we'll talk about how we started our company. But to emphasize what Caleb was talking about, I think if you decide that this is what you want to do and you want to do it full time, you should understand that it will take a lot of discipline from you as an individual. It will take a lot of effort, and it will also require you to have a lot of energy. Trading is not as easy as people who are living their life. You'll get this vibe that it's maybe easy, that you just wake up and you make money. No, trading will require a lot of, or get rich quick. Those are some of the things some of the ideas we had. But it will require for you to spend a lot of time on preparation before you even come into executing your ideas and doing other things. So you'll have a lot of time for preparation, and you'll find yourself, maybe during the weekend you'll have to set some time aside for you to analyze markets, to break down. So it's also kind of a burden, like Caleb is saying, because if you juggle the two, I think there's a quote actually, you can choose to work 40 hours for someone else, or you can choose to work 80 hours for yourself, knowing that in future the 80 hours will pay. That's the simple thing that we are currently doing and we've been doing, and we hope that if you are trying to join and to do what you've been doing, you'll take work ethic as something very serious, and you need to have energy, effort, focus and concentration, which is really important for you to hack it into this world of trading.
So at the end of the day, we still realized in trading you can make a lot of money. The upside is infinite. There's no amount where you reach and say this is enough, or you can't go up anymore. In trading you can make
exponential.
Exactly.
Your earning is unlike other careers, by the way. That's the good thing about trading. It's exponential. The more you stay, the more definitely you'll be earning, and the faster your car is. So it's kind of exponential.
And the best way we saw that you can make money in that way is because of self-development. The more you trade, the more you learn your mistakes, you see your weaknesses, you see your strength. Everything is reflected in the market, and you can. It's like a mirror, just reflecting who you are, how you react under pressure, how you work when you're not being supervised, when no one is looking, when you're in the dark. Those things are what we worked on, and basically that's how we started becoming profitable. So at the end of the day, you can make millions and even billions if you have that vision. The sky is the limit. You can work towards any point you want. So that's how we came to that realization, and now we start full-time, and that's how now we are trading full-time. And now we've also come up with our company. For those who know, our website at Financial Hub. We've been posting our analysis, and later on in our next video, we'll talk to you how we started our company, what vision we have and what goal we have in giving back value in terms of educating the mass.
To conclude what Caleb was talking about, I think we also need to remember that the beauty of making money is not in the making of money, but actually in the person you become so that you can make that money. So that's the beauty of making money. And making money in trading is actually even more beautiful because you become a better person, and you have to improve and continue learning and advance the curve.
So as usual guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.